Here we are, guys. The final round, 2018 Texas State. We're at Spring Valley Disc Golf Course. I'm Bradley Williams, joined with Paul Ulibarri, Team Cactusberry. Who is going to be crowned the 2018 Texas State Championship? You guys will have to wait. Here we go. We got Paul Ulibarri at 13, Anthony Perkins at -11, Trevor Harbolt at -10, followed up by Matt Hall, -9. Hole 1, part 5, 1K plus distance. OB left, OB right. Let's get it.
Yeah, this is an actual awesome starting hole. Today we had almost an opposite wind as the first round. We have a straight, almost tail right to slight right to left wind, just almost a tailwind.
First on the box.
This is playing pretty far. A lot of us played hyzer the first round. You might see a little different today with the wind change.
Yeah, players could go aggressive today for sure if they wanted to.
Yeah, you can definitely get a lot of distance. And I'm throwing straight Annie off the tee here.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, I like the angle out of my hand. It started to curl, and I knew kind of halfway through that flight that I didn't really get it over as much as I wanted. I didn't respect the wind like I should have.
AP Perkins.
Here we go. Local favorite, AP.
And I played with this guy second round. He played almost a flawless round. I was really impressed with his putting and his control off the tee. Looks like he gets that over, maybe in, fear of maybe me going out of bounds left.
That looked really awkward, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe he just didn't want to take that OB into play this time.
Right, but honestly, a smart play, making sure that he's not going to go out of bounds left. He's safe, and safe is always good.
Trevor going with the hyzer. The hyzer was better round 1. Round today, wasn't that good to throw the hyzer, but at least he's sticking to his game plan.
Yeah, and that's like you said, Trevor's game plan. He probably practiced the hyzer every round, and he actually put himself in pretty good position to attack the second shot. Matt Hall. If you guys don't know who Matt Hall is, he's definitely a Texas.
Legend.
I wouldn't say legend, maybe.
Legend?
Probably a legend. He probably has 40+ wins in Texas, I'm guessing.
He's been around since the junior days, though. Everybody knows him over here.
For sure. Even in Arizona, when I was first coming up in the game, I remember watching him in the Final 9 in 2005 in the Advanced Amateur World Championship division. So I know him for sure. Plenty of game. I'm excited to see how he plays.
It's good to see him up on this lead card final day.
And that was AP just kind of laying up to the middle, playing the smart play.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are going to play their second shots just short of the bunker.
And this is a really awkward kind of kick. Straight to the fairway, though. I mean, if you're going to get an awkward kick, might as well be to the fairway.
Yeah.
Here I am. I went out of bounds, and now I'm just thinking, get past the bunkers, make sure.
Looks like he tugged it pretty hard.
Yeah, I popped it pretty good. And
cleared the green even. Wow, that's way past the bunkers.
Yeah, and I threw it straight out of bounds. From where I was, I thought I threw a pretty good shot, but now that I see it on the coverage, it honestly wasn't even close. I probably should have.
Oh, Matt.
Yeah, I probably should have walked up and checked out where I was throwing. Matt does even worse than I did.
Splashtown. Those are two awkward throws back to back for Matthew.
Straight out of bounds. He's not going to be happy with that. AP went safe, sidearm to the middle safe,
and now left a little bit. He better slow down.
Another safe play though.
Just in bounds. That's good. Pin high, a little short. Gonna get an easy look for par.
I don't know how the rest of the cards played this hole, but again, when I played it obviously I've thrown out of bounds twice, but it seemed pretty tough. Trevor
gets the nose down. That's looking pretty good.
Yeah, he's gonna leave himself about 35, 40 feet for birdie, which I'd pay about $100 for at this point.
All right, let's see if Matt can get one down the fairway.
Matt's kind of known for his putter and hyzers, his mid-range game, gap shooting, and his putting. Distance, I don't think he's really known for distance, but I've seen him hit some pretty good gaps and make a lot of great putts.
Yeah, he's got it inside the circle putt there. Let's see what he can do.
And I've gone out of bounds twice. I'm just looking to get up and down and get off this hole.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a roll there, but it didn't hurt you too much. AP probably just laying this up. No? I feel like he was running that maybe. Stalled out. He's going to have a tester.
Yeah, about a 20-footer. Trevor to gain a stroke or more on the card.
Yeah, just a little low.
Just didn't get it up. Maybe he thought that headwind was going to lift him a little bit, but maybe a little quick on the draw as well. Matt Hall.
First putt.
And I have to give that up to Jitters. It looked like he kind of went a little quick. Here's AP. And second round, we saw him do that. Just knock down putt after putt.
Yeah, you get him close to 30 feet, and he's jamming it.
Mm-hmm. Very impressed with his putting. Matt Hall should be just a formality.
Yeah, he just wants to get this hole over with, I think, at this point.
Unfortunately, he throws that in the tray. He walks up, taps it in. And that's an 8. And I'm just ready to get off the hole after that.
Yeah.
18-footer, but after going OB and escaping with a bogey, I'm pretty happy, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, going out of the bounce off the tee shot, getting up and down for the bogey.
After throwing it out of bounds again.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hole 2, par 4, 525 feet. We're expecting a lot of these guys to put it right up here in these trees to the left, giving themselves about a 200-foot approach for the birdie.
Yeah, the only real trouble is if you hang it a little bit wide, there is that cart path that is lined with out of bounds. If you don't skip in bounds, could be pretty bad. But you do have also these, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 trees on the left where you see him.
Whoa.
You see this crazy air bounce that he gets.
I was going to say it looked
left.
slow.
Yeah.
It looked soft, and then it lifted.
Mm-hmm. And, he'll have something from there. Not probably his best approach, but we'll see Trevor probably try to get a little more aggressive.
Even Trevor plays less aggressive than he did in round 1.
He did.
That was quite a bit more conservative.
We had a little wind kind of coming in our face right there.
So what are you thinking here?
I want to get it wider than them. That's all I'm thinking.
What you did.
And I got it on a good angle, and I got a nice skip. I was really happy with my result here.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, and I should have a 200-foot look in, pretty unobstructed until I get to the green, which is definitely obstructed.
Looks like Matt's copying your line.
Yeah, he throws a really good shot here around everything. He'll have about the same about as what I have into there.
Fun fact: Garrett Guthrie took the same shot he did round 1, and birdied from it.
Did he go over the top again?
Over the forest.
Wow. Garrett really doesn't care about trees, though.
Yeah, just go over them.
Mm-hmm.
Trevor catching the bunker right is a common play a lot of these guys are going to face on this hole. He may have a look.
Here's AP. Catches the tree, goes kind of straight out of bounds from where he was. This was an unexpected mistake from the kid. And at this point, I'm kind of licking my chops.
Yeah.
I think this is
an up and down moment for you.
Gimme, and I catch that little bush right there. If I just miss that, I feel like I slide up. Now it leaves me about a 45-footer, 40-footer. I might have rushed it a little bit. Matt Hall.
Wow. Matthew. Just keep it low and slide it to the pin. I'm assuming the look was wide open.
He had a pretty easy up shot, and I think, maybe just rushed it a little bit. And AP trying to throw that in. Like, this guy's coming. Here's Matt. If you guys don't know about Matt, like, he is an amazing putter, and he can run it from anywhere. As you can see, he made that 50-footer look pretty routine, even though he didn't get the height.
Yeah, I've been playing with Matt for a number of years, and if he's feeling his putting stroke, it's good from 16 in.
And that was me doing my, Texas State's Spike Heiser putt from outside the circle. It's like kind of just something that I've been
just
doing.
throw it up and hope.
I kind of got a little roll. I made good from about 25 feet, though.
That was a good catch. A little left.
I was just happy to hit chains at that point. Trevor.
So no birdies, huh?
Well, Trevor's going to put his feet together and just pop this in. Too easy for the kid.
It's a good par.
Our card was awesome today. AP, Trevor, Matt Hall. We all grouped really well. Nothing but good things to say about the whole entire card. We got myself at 12 under, Perkins 10 under, Trevor 10 under, Matt Hall at 5 under. Hole 3, par 3, 324 feet. This is a straight shot with a tree kind of like right off the tee, which kind of forces you to go either sidearm right to left or backhand left to right down the fairway. It's a really, really tight initial gap. And you'll see Trevor here. He's going to throw flippy glide. We've seen him throw in the last couple rounds. And it looks to me like he's just trying to hit the gap, which he does. And I think he's happy with that, honestly.
Well, the hold plays, if you get a tree kick off the first obstacle, you're looking at 4. So if you're taking the hyzer flip, you're probably going to get a 40-footer at best. So a lot of players are probably going to opt for the sidearm, even if they're not that proficient at it, just because you can get the park job if you execute the angle right.
Absolutely. And I threw that about as good as really I could throw it. I got about a 20-footer back at the pin. I navigated through all the trees. Matt Hall
Really not playing a hyzer flip, just a straight shot here?
Which is honestly is a really strategic play, I feel like, that he did to play it straight as far as he could, and he got a look out of it.
Sure did.
I was really impressed. I think that's exactly the shot that he was trying to play.
We got AP here. This is not quite as much turn as Trevor had, but still, when you play the hyzer flip, you're not going to get to the basket. You're really only going to get like a 40-foot putt.
Exactly, unless you execute it like Matt did, straight all the way to circle's edge. And out of his hand, I was right behind AP right here. I thought he made this putt. It was a tailwind, and it just didn't drop.
Yeah, and that's what you can expect. You're just going to have to play a knifing hyzer from that lie. Oh, Matthew.
Yeah, he wanted it. It's good to see that he got it over the basket. Unfortunately, he didn't catch enough metal, and he's going to have, 15 feet back of the basket. That's AP just cleaning up.
Yep, he gave it a strong bid for birdie and cleaned up at the par. That's a nice putt.
Yep, just a little cleanup from Matt. And I have this left for birdie, about, 15, 20
Look at
feet.
you taking your time, all sexy pants. What are you doing over there?
I really wanted to make it.
Yeah, you look really good doing that.
I felt like it was an important stroke after the first hole, leaking that bogey, and then the second hole, not really getting up and down from a prime position. I felt like I really gained one on the field by putting that in the circle.
You didn't gain one on me, but you gained one on the rest of your card. Good try. Hole
That's all
4.
you can do is try.
Hole 4, par 5, 940 feet. What kind of wind did we have out there today, Paul?
We had a right to left crosswind, almost a tailwind, honestly, which is the opposite from the day before. We had a headwind. I feel like I was just aiming right, kind of like I did the first round. I was trusting that this hyzer flip was going to catch the fast grain of the fairway and kick out to the fairway, and it did.
Wow, that's perfect.
Yeah, I was really happy with this shot, honestly. And
are you thinking eagle at this point?
I am. I'm thinking that I can get this in 2 shots. And Trevor throws a really flippy disc. I'm thinking that this is
That's not too bad.
a crank.
That's great.
I think that's
Wow,
a
you matched your
Discraft
shot.
crank. And he got a full flex out of that one, and that's right by my disc. He's going to be very happy with this. Matt Hall, he's going to be trying to do the same thing, but he throws more of a controlled, traditional straight flex shot.
Yeah, he's working something a little bit stable.
And that's a prime position.
Yeah, he's looking at birdie.
I think that's exactly what he wanted to do. And here is AP. Little hyzer. It needs to sit, and it gets a nice curl out. That could have gone in, but he got a nice little bump out. He'll have some sort of an approach to get in position to get up and down for birdie. Here's Matt. Looks like he's just laying up. I think that's a Saint.
Saint Pro?
I don't know.
Well, it's really good. He made it all the way to the green. I mean, that's going to be an easy up and down for birdie at this point.
It's just a really good shot from the fairway.
Here's smart. AP taking advantage of, good kick. I mean, he's going to get way more yards out of that live unless he was buried.
Throw sidearm flex, to the layup.
He's looking for birdie.
Absolutely.
So Trevor here, you guys can get the eagle.
Absolutely, and I think me and Trevor were talking about it. And he's like, "I'm going for it." It looked like he kind of got a little too much on it and burnt it
just
into that crosswind. He's safe though.
Yeah, it's pretty fortunate to get the nose down and not come up long in the green.
Absolutely, I think he's thinking the same thing. And I saw him kind of flip. And I just caught those branches. It's just really not a very good shot. There's no excuses there. That was just kind of amateur hour.
Yeah, you think maybe a lower play skip off the green would have been?
Pretty much anything but throwing in the only tree in the fairway.
Well, I mean, you could have thrown a forehand roller straight left in the woods. You didn't do that. Good job.
Thanks. Thank you. And that's,
leaked a little bit.
He'll be able to make that, though.
Yeah.
That's 20 feet. I have about 150 feet. I just decided I didn't want any piece of anything. I just wanted to get the birdie and get out of there.
It's about time you threw a good shot.
The tee shot was pretty good.
Yeah, but I already forgot about that.
So did the viewers.
Matt. Coming up short. Come on, Matthew. Oh my gosh, 1 inch short.
Here's Trevor trying to clean up. This is for birdie. This is needed. I wasn't expecting that, but
and maybe with the straddle stance, he just felt like he needed to pull it right.
He definitely had an obstructed lie. You can tell by the way that the trees are kind of catty cornered, and that's just a tap in birdie for AP. He's just playing solid,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap in for birdie. A couple pars from the rest of the group.
Well, here we are, hole 5, par 3, 284 feet. This hole, you guys can tell this hole is tight. It's wooded. These players, they just want to get through the first gap. What are you thinking stepping up on this hole?
I'm thinking Bradley Williams aces this hole, so it must be
not that hard.
The hardest hole on the planet. I'm thinking if I just make the gap, I'd be pumped. I throw a sidearm, like first round. I'm sticking to my game plan. If I hit the gap, I'd be really happy, and I do just that. I get it in the circle.
This sidearm looks better than the sidearm you threw the round 1. Do you get more confident as you get older?
I am.
Nice.
And we got a couple other guys stepping up here.
AP playing a mid-range, maybe?
He's playing mid-range, and he hits the gap perfectly.
Wow,
he even gets kind of a bad break.
Yeah, that could have been
kick.
parked without that kick.
Absolutely. But, I mean,
we've
seen him putt before. That's going to be a formality at most.
Yeah, if it's 29 feet, he's janging it.
Trevor kind of leaves it a little low, catches the low edge of that tree, and kicks into the right bunker. But, that's...
I mean, it's not a birdie, but he should get up and down.
He'll be able to get up and down for sure.
He's hoping at this point that you guys airball these putts.
Matt Hall.
Looks good.
This is the kind of shot that I feel like Matt Hall has dialed.
Oh, for sure. You give him a mid-range with a slightly stable turnover shot?
Absolutely. And he has that nice, clean run-up. It's a short run-up, but compact. Like, he is made to hit small gaps. That's one thing that I've noticed about him that he's very good at.
I went to a playoff with Matt Hall before at, one of those B tiers that I like to play. And besides that air ball, Matt picked the turnover shot with a mid-range and beat me. Ouch.
Did he airball a 12-footer like I just did?
No, he didn't. He just parked it.
Yeah, you expect that. I actually thought I made that putt, but I juiced it. Instead of putting it like I normally do, I putted it like Simon Lizotte or Ricky, like 400%. Didn't eyes are in. Airmail. And then I'm like, I can still do this.
You made it.
8 feet.
You got that one. That was a nice par. Terrible par.
Yeah.
Here you go, Trevor, getting up and down for the par.
With a twirl. Nice twirl, Trevor.
We got AP and Matt Hall leading us off for hole 6, par 3, 390 feet. You got to put a little bit of stink on this one, huh? Got to flip it over, get it to carry straight, or you're going to be scrambling.
Absolutely. Again, this course, if you hit the initial gap, you're going to be happy. But it seems like it's a theme that once you get to the basket, there's going to be even a smaller gap that you have to navigate through.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have to be in control of your shot through the whole entire process. And
this one looks pretty good.
AP throws a really, really good shot here. He gets himself to about circle's edge left in the rough.
I'd take that 9 out of 10 times.
Absolutely. Like, this looks like a pretty easy hole to navigate, but when you're sitting on the tee, it's super intimidating. You really have to commit to your shot, and that tree right there, it kind of gobbles up all good shots, and so does the trees on the right. So we're thinking we beat those trees, we're going to have a look.
That's a lot more hyzer than I expected out of you.
I mean, I threw it really good. I felt like I navigated the trees. I have about a 45-footer. I was happy with my result.
Yeah, that's a good result.
Trevor beats that one, but
He has been playing some of these fairways low, so it's not abnormal to see him throw a low one like that, but you know, actually in round 1 he pulled this one, didn't he?
yeah, and then, you know, he's just trying to get up and down here and
Maybe
save par.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
And that's just what happens sometimes.
No, that never happens. That never happens. That's amazing. Look at him.
He's pumped, man. I'm pumped. He's telling everybody about it.
He said follow me on Instagram.
He should
Follow this man on Instagram.
He should be telling everybody about it. That was incredible. Right before Matt threw this, he said, I don't throw flippy stuff. I throw stable stuff. And
Oh my God.
And he throws it dead center. Little
going
high.
on?
That should have stuck. I mean, this is crazy.
Mach X, what are you doing?
And then I'm up, and I'm like,
what are you going to do?
it's my turn. Center cut. Donk, donk. Well, you know, not everybody can be superstars.
Oh my gosh, AP for birdie?
If he's like,
says,
I
"What are
want
you doing?
involved.
What are you doing,
I want
Paul?"
involved.
I'm going to make do a bush. Look at him.
So I want
kidding
to
me?
say something about this.
Say what? Look at him. I just made that through a bush, Paul. He's looking at you right now.
I know. So here's the thing, like, we all have putts. We all have obstructed putts. AP had a putt right there where he had to follow through to a bush, follow through with extension to get the putt to go where it needed to go without doing an illegal putt. It was super impressive. That's something that is tough for anybody. That, in my opinion, was one of the best putts of the round right there.
Well, let's see what this does for hole 7, par 3, 313 feet. I know there's a little bit of backup for you guys as this hole plays pretty peculiar. How did it affect the group slowing down after all that momentum?
Yeah, I mean, AP was giddy. He was ready to go. I feel like he thought that the momentum was in his favor, and he was 100% right. He threw this perfectly right into the mouth. Okay, so this is a right to left shot. You want to throw it to the kink of the fairway and then be able to throw it left to where the basket is, and he did exactly that. He threw it in the perfect spot.
I'm guessing the course designers really thought that everyone throws shots like AP.
Yeah, I think AP designed the course.
He must have, because I'm throwing cut roller. Am I doing something wrong, AP?
Trevor throws, you know, his super flippy shot. This is an old glide that he has. He hits the gap. Unfortunately, he catches almost an unlucky roll that pinches him left. Matt just doesn't get that over. you have to beat that tree on the left and turn it inside of that. He doesn't do that. I'm playing cut roller. I hit branch, kind of kick right, but that's okay for me. I'm in the fairway. I can navigate this fairway pretty easily with the skill set that I have with that sidearm. I get
what disc are you going there?
I'm going PA1 turnover. For some people, that would be a really difficult shot, but I feel like I should be able to do that.
So Matt
three
Hall,
times out of 10.
Left-handed scramble. Matt's one of those guys that's like left-handed, but has to play right-handed most of the time. So he doesn't have a right-handed sidearm.
That's not a real guy.
I mean, he's not a real guy, but
He's a what?
he's left-handed, but he has to play backhanded and right-handed. So that was a left-handed forehand you just threw.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good on you.
Good on you. Yeah.
Trevor just played a really good shot. He got completely short-sighted right there by that branch kind of bush right there by that big tree. I felt like he threw a way better shot than he did. Matt Hall just not getting it up. That's like the second or third time that he's left it low into the tray. He's going to have to figure that out in the holes to come. Trevor pulls it. Unfortunately, I don't think he should have been that far away. I think that he played a good enough shot.
To be within 12 feet. Just
Absolutely. I get a great kick, and I end up being able to tap in for easy par on that hole, which feels like birdie.
Yeah, again, this is a par 3, but a lot of the players are really thrilled to take a 3. I don't even know if anyone teed this hole.
And Perkins plays it textbook, to the corner, easy up shot, tap in, just the way that you're supposed to.
Hole 8, par 3, 375 feet. We at OB long. It's a shorter version of hole 6, but pretty similar.
Yeah. That is not a mandatory to the right.
No, that's like...
That is directing us to the next.
This is where the
tee pad.
bathroom is, and the water jugs.
Play it as straight as you can.
Whoa.
He kind of pulls it. He gets a decent kick to the middle of fairway. He might be able to make good from there.
F5 for Paul playing the hyzer flip.
Yep, and
that looks great.
Yeah, I like the shot. I caught the top of the hill. I didn't get the
32, 33 feet?
Yeah.
I mean, you would expect it a little bit closer, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, I was happy with my result for sure.
Another low shot by Trevor.
And that's,
He's
that's
used it
not
to
what,
his advantage, though, throughout the tournament. He's used a low shot, but...
He's not happy with that result, but he beat the first few trees. I mean, it really isn't as bad as everybody thinks. This is a really difficult hole.
I think he's just correcting after round 1 mistakes. He was pulling him high right. Now he's keeping him low.
That's a good observation. And there's Perkins, playing it to
Tester range?
20, 25 feet, but he's been able to knock those down the whole entire day.
So what are you thinking? You thinking maybe you're going to get a stroke or 2, possibly?
I'm not sure where I landed. I think, walking up to my shot that I missed my shot by, 2 to 3 feet to where I could have got a little better ground play. But I'm expecting to be about 40 feet.
That was a good run by Matt. Looked like about a 70-footer.
And I'm just, you can see about 3 feet outside the circle. I expect to make that. I didn't get the lift that I was expecting, and I kind of just gave up on it. Threw it in the tray, got worked by whoever was tapping out.
Just a little short. AP salvaging par? That's not
Easy
too bad.
par, yeah.
Paul.
And I mean, come on, can you
just put it in?
I thought I was going to miss that.
Keeping the ball game tight. We got Trevor looking to get a par here.
Really good save. You got to get your disc. Like, why is he trying to take the basket with him?
Matt gets the par. And we're going into hole 9.
Hole 9, par 3, 285 feet. Off the tee, you really have a straight shot. It bottlenecks to the middle of the fairway. You have about 3 trees that you have to navigate through. It really takes a controlled straight shot with a little bit of right to left fade to get to the basket. You'll see here Perkins, he plays this hyzer, and this is textbook.
Yeah,
he didn't get as much on as he probably wanted, but he was first off the tee. He doesn't know what the wind's really doing here.
Yeah, he splits the gap, challenges the bunker. I mean, he's probably going to have a look for birdie.
And I threw,
You went backhand?
Yeah, I learned off of his shot.
What?
And
Mr. Forehand goes backhand?
I went backhand because the wind was a little bit different from the first round. As you can see, you won't be able to see the flag, but it was a definite left to right wind, and I didn't think the forehand play was the optimal play.
Nice shot, ball.
Thank you.
Trevor doing this. Oh, that looked perfect.
And this
Are you kidding?
And this is the thing about this hole. First round, Trevor threw the same exact shot.
It was parked 2 foot.
And he was 2 feet. That time, he's out of bounds. Matt Hall, I don't know if this is what he did the first round, but
I mean,
if he did, congratulations.
Yeah, look at a grip lock park job. I mean, wow, Trevor getting punished off what looked to be a perfect shot.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have to lay up for bogey.
Here's Matt Hall. He has about a 40-footer for birdie, and he, makes the correction from the last putt that he had, and he hit high.
Oh, we got 30-foot putt maybe just inside. Wow, routine. Look at that focus.
He's kind of the best putter in the world at this point. He's made every putt.
Yeah, you're just lucky to get 5-footers.
I was so happy to birdie that hole. And here's Trevor cleaning up his bogey. That's unfortunate because Trevor really threw probably the second best shot on the tee.
I would agree.
Tapping in for par, Matt. He's going to have to start making those putts in order to get a good finish in this tournament.
Well, you guys are starting to pull away from third place. It looks like a tight race into the back nine. I hope you guys stay tuned and are enjoying the coverage of the front nine of the final round. Someone's going to be crowned champion of the Texas States 2018. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Bradley Williams, and this is Paul Ulibarri.
See you guys on the back nine.